Welcome, everybody. Good morning to. I just wanted to hear it one more time. Everybody, welcome to Option Pit. Um, this is the website for options education, trading, and volatility. Hopefully, you all like it. Our professional traders summit, we have space for basically one more person. We like to have around 10 or 11. We're there. We could squeeze one more, but we're with Mark and I probably end up being around 15 people, which is fine. That's our size. We're happy. So we got room for one more. There's always room for one more. But other than that, anybody that's Option Pit Live member or above is welcome to join. And as some of the other people have said, that you learn a lot. Next thing, trading calendar spreads. We are going to do a free webinar on I think it's the 8th. As I look at my calendar, nope, it is July 7th. And there's going to be a 3-hour webinar on the 18th. We actually closed kind of a handy little calendar spread in our strategy letter yesterday on the close. But understanding really how they work, right? Great trades, but you have to know how they work or they're just going to make you sad and unhappy. So hopefully we will demystify some of that for you. Speaking of calendars and just today, whoopsie, I want to bring this, well, not even a calendar, but a chart. Turn that frown upside down with Option Pit. That's what I like to hear. One of our clients, pretty good trader, you send me this, he's like, well, look at this, you know. These yields for Treasuries are starting to touch this, you know, we're getting back up here, right? I mean, even as recently as May, June, April, we were 2%, and we are now here. So my sense is if this Greek thing gets over, we're going to break to new higher yields and a breakdown of bonds. That's what I think on that one. Okay. However, today what do we have? You know, basically I think we kind of have a repeat of what we had yesterday, last Friday, which is what? Okay. Let me get my little tick chart up here. Okay. And do you guys remember last week? Right, we had that little bid into the weekend. They put the weekend back in because of the talks in Greece, right? At this point, I don't know if it holds. It's actually starting to fall. It's starting to come in a little bit. But on the opening, they definitely were thinking about putting the weekend back in, and we got a little turnaround, I think, just in this SPY in the last few minutes. Okay, the idea, if they're putting the weekend back in, vol's going up, then there's still some worry about what could happen this week or this weekend over there. The talks break down again. The reality is in 7 days, or what is it, 4 days, on June 30th, the Greeks are in default with the current plan. What mess that brings on the euro and the EU, I don't know, but that's what it is. All right. So the way I look at it, they could have some serious problems. Okay. However, it could also be the biggest nothing ever, and volatility goes running right back. Let me just pull up one thing at a time. Yeah, I think so. I think we could be seeing that. Hans is just saying, yeah, we could start to spread out something a little bit. I don't disagree with that. Because 14 volatility, I mean, we are barely holding on to that for the underlying movement. I mean, barely, right? And every time there's any resolution, VIX wants to go to 12 or below. So we got the holiday coming up. So we can look at and explore all of that and actually look at what the vol is and maybe, like the SPY. As crazy as it sounds, you got the short and weak. SPY straddles and stuff like that are going to start to look very cheap, so we can start to price all that stuff out as well as pricing further moves in the TLT. I mean, they're kind of giving you a vent here. We've had it before where you have resolution, there's relief. I don't know how much of a rally we're going to get out of mostly because we haven't really had much of a sell-off, right? I mean, we're still at all-time highs and the VIX is 14, so it's not like they've been killing the market over this. It definitely has been a drag on the market, though. Okay? And with that, I will see all of you. 113 SPY, though, $3 big enough. Yes. All right. So again, we have a next week in option pit. I just also, if I want to show everybody the schedule, we have a truncated week next week. Let me shrink this down a little. All right. Okay, so we got a holiday Friday, Thursday, only a partial day. We're only open till about 11 a.m. All right. I have the rest of the day off. Mark will be doing the morning. All right. I still will be teaching our morning platinum class. All right. And with that, we'll be looking again, way to kind of backspread the TLT, looking at some potential movement here in the SPY, seeing if we can price that, basically cheapy backspreads. And I think that's about it, really. Other than that, we're just watching the market go by. All right, everybody, you all have a good day, and I will see you very soon.